Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hi. So this is going to be as quick as possible. I know by now you must have seen my engagement video. So I'm just here to give you guys like a story time of the things that were not included in the clip, how it went, how I felt, just basically sharing my journey with you. I'm so exhausted. Wedding planning stressed me out. Thank you so much. First of all, thank you so much for all your well wishes. I've seen all your messages, your comments. I don't even know if I can finish responding to each and every one of you, but I'm so blessed to have you. Thank you so much for taking out the time to write comments to me. I really do appreciate it. So, backstory on this day. No, before now, I have been troubling this man because our families already knew like we're gonna get married and all that. So I've been troubling this man that when are you proposing to me? Oh, when are you proposing to this you woman here? Do you understand? Because me I have to be like, look, when are you proposing to me, the guy? I always tease him and he would just be like, don't worry, you get a proposal of your dream. And every single time we travel somewhere, I always make do my nails because I'm like, okay, maybe he will propose to me. And it didn't happen. It actually didn't happen until I got to it happened in Lagos, Nigeria. After traveling around the world, this man decides that it is in Lagos that he will propose to me. But anyways, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was a dream come true. So how did everything start? It started with my man and my best friend. They're planning this surprise. Best friend was like, "I want you fix your nails." I'm like, "What am I fixing my nails for?" She's like, "We fix it now." That's how your nails be looking fine. I'm like, I don't understand. Which one is my nails be looking fine? What are they talking about at this point? I'm like, what is she talking about? She's like, don't worry, I'll pay for your nails. Go and do your nails. I'm like, at that point, I'm like, what is she even talking about? And anyways, I go and get my nails done, not knowing what was going on. That same week, my husband's friend tells me he wants to take one girl that he likes on a date and I should pick a place where he would take her to in Lagos. And I'm like, okay. He always asks me for those kind of things. So I didn't suspect anything because I'm like, okay, if he's asking me for that kind of stuff, like it's something that he normally asks me for. So I'm just like, okay, fine. And I pick a place for him to take the girl on a date. And few days before the proposal, my man is like, um, his friend, let's say Mr. B is his friend, says that we should go on the date with him. We should have a double date. I'm like, for me to why are we having a double date? I was like, well, anything for him because he's close to my husband and he's also close to me. So I'm like, okay, fine, no problem. It's not a thing of stress. No problem. I will go for this whole thing. And me, I was wearing a two-piece native. Like I, I was going to wear the way you saw on the proposal video, the way you saw, and just like a native pants and a two-piece. And this his friend calls me and he's like, "What are you even wearing for this thing?" I'm like, "What thing concern this man? Concern waiting I dey wear." At that point, I'm like, "What was your business with what I'm wearing?" And he says, I beg, you look fine, oh. And I said, look, I'm just wearing dressing simple. Like I'm just wearing like a native two-piece and wearing a wig. And he was like, why will you wear native? And I said, it's not like a double date. He said, don't wear native. I beg, don't disgrace me. That's what he says. I'm like, it's fine, no, it's actually very chill. He's like, no, don't wear it. I'm like, why is this one policing my clothes? As in, he has never done that to me. So for me, it was a shocker. I was like, okay, maybe this girl he's taking out, he takes her so seriously that he wants me to look very good and represent him well. I don't even understand, to be honest. I was just like, okay, no problem. I now say, what will I now wear? You know. So my man now comes into the apartment because we're lodged in an apartment, right? He comes into the apartment and I tell him that, look, why is Mr. B stressing me out because he wants to take another girl out? Like, what's my business? Which one is I must dress a certain way? He now said, you know that he doesn't really take anyhow girls out now. So maybe he just wants us to represent him well. And I said, okay. That I was gonna wear another two piece. It's a pink two piece, okay? Like a shirt and shorts, right? It's a top, a crop top, and a short knicker. And it's a like a lounge wear, like it's very chill, something you can wear to a lounge, something not serious. And he says, no, don't wear that one. I'm like, at this point, I was mad. Like, I was mad. I was like, what? I should know. I was like, it's not just normal outing. Which one are you pronouncing? I should not wear this, not wear this. He was not like, okay, oh, since I cannot tell you what to wear. And I said, no, I'm not saying that you cannot tell me what to wear. I mean, you can, but it's beginning to stress me out. Like, I'm tired. And he says, I understand. Sorry. I said, okay, you know what? I will wear it. Like, I'll wear that pink two piece. I'll wear what I finally wore for the proposal. And he will pick which one he likes. That was what we agreed. So I wear this two piece and the jumpsuit. I'm like, okay, pick this or that. And he picks the jumpsuit. He was like, oh, I like this one. It's very fine. And because of the way his friend was talking to me about the date and everything, and I said, okay, oh, I didn't even want to do makeup. Oh. I said, okay, let me even just try and do like very subtle clean girl makeup. Okay, when he saw that I was doing makeup, he said, I are doing makeup. That's nice. At this point, I didn't suspect anything. Then I see like a cuffling on the table, and I look at the cuffling. It's looking very ordinary. If not, so my first thought was like, is a cuffling like it's like a jewelry box, very small and quite, it's quite like it's not anything fine. So I'm like, is that engagement? The first thing I got in my mind was like, is that an engagement ring in the cuffling box? I was like, I was like, if this man wants to propose to me, I know he will not get me just an ordinary jewelry. Like, I know he would go for the best. So I was like, okay, fine. Maybe it's not a jewelry. No, maybe it's not a ring box. It's just a normal, I don't know, random box. So from that moment, I just crossed my mind that engagement wasn't what happening that day. Like, it was something that came to my mind, but I didn't nurture that thought. Do you understand? And then he now says that we have to go and pick the girl. We have to go and meet this his friend at the girl's apartment. That he's in her apartment, and from her apartment that we will now go for the dates. I was like, he's serious about this girl that he's going to her apartment because we know that our friend he will not go. So in my head, I'm like, okay, maybe he's probably serious about this girl. That's why he went to her apartment. So she's probably somebody that he really likes. And I say, okay, I'm a woman that lets my man like lead. I just let him do whatever he wants to do. I don't really question it so much, except becoming, you know, what questioning. So I was like, okay, whatever. Like, just go to her apartment and we now go straight to the venue and all that. That was just my thoughts. And so my man is like, we climbed the stairs and he's like, he's trying to call down our friend to open the door. And I see him trying to tuck in something in his shirts, that which was a mic. But I didn't know it was a mic at that point. He was just doing like this. I'm like, what are you fumbling with? He's like, oh, nothing, nothing, nothing. And then he opens the door, and the first thing I see are the rose petals. And at this point, I was just like, what is happening? I was like, what is happening here? I was very shocked. I was honestly surprised. Like, I told him that the day he proposes to me, I will not be shocked. But that day, I was very, very shocked. I was honestly very, very shocked. And yeah, that was it. He got one of my friends to come because it was very very intimate. We had like a very intimate proposal. We didn't have friends over. I don't have much friends again in Lagos. Most of them are in different parts of the world. So the only closest friend that I had in Lagos, she was there. And special shout out to my friend, to Naza. She showed up for me. He got a live band. Somehow we didn't get to, the videographer didn't show us the clip of the live band, but that live band was a band that played at a lounge that we went to, and I was just like, I like the live band. Only for me to walk into my proposal and I saw that they were there singing songs that I love. It was so emotional, like I can't even explain. Like just thinking about it again, I'm just like the amount of intentionality. Like I randomly just said I would liked this band, and this man brought them for the proposal. Like the amount of money he spends, the amount of time that went into it, the planning. Ah, I'm so grateful for him. And special shout out to my best friend. She really, really tried. They both really put in a lot of work into the proposal. Like it was everything. It was everything that it needed to be, and it was so magical. I'm so glad that it went the way it went. Like I honestly didn't imagine that he was going to propose to me. But you guys have to see the rock that he got me. Like it's funny how my friend was even like, what's she was like, what oh that girl. She was like, what kind of ring do you even like? And me, I was just telling her, oh, I like this one. I like that one. I didn't know she was asking for him. Yeah. Anyways, that's just like a summary. I don't want to bore you guys with a very long video. That's like a summary of everything. I'll be doing a wedding series on TikTok. I would also bring some of them to YouTube by God's grace. Just that YouTube editing takes a lot of time, and that just throws me off because I don't have a video editor anymore. And with wedding planning and to manage my life, there was a day that I literally was going to on this camera and just start ranting. Like everything is draining me, but I'm weirdly enjoying planning my wedding. Like I keep complaining that it's stressful, but I'm really enjoying the process. I can't wait for everything to come together and for it to make so much sense. But well, I would see you guys in my next video as usual. Let me know what you want to know. Like what kind of video, so I can tailor YouTube content, right? Let me know the kind of videos you want me to make about maybe the wedding process, my engagement, all of those things. Just let me know in the comment section and we will catch up. I just realized that I didn't introduce myself in this video. So look, you guys can see my name. You can see my name on YouTube. I'm tired. Love you guys. Talk to you soon, hopefully. And I would really be looking forward to reading your comments. So don't hide. Drop me a comment. I will be reading. I'll be watching. Okay. All right. Bye.
Yeah, you know.
I'll take off.
The very first day, yeah, be my peace. Um,
Thank you.